I think that brings us close to that topic. But we promised the people that we don't want to let this album die, and it's the it's funny we were talking about morality that we have
to jump into. We cry
Mr.
together.
Moral and the Big Steppers.
Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick K. Dot.
So one of the songs in Mr. Moral and the Big Steppers is a song by Kendrick Lamar. Features a lady by Taylor Page, and the name of the song is "We Cry Together." Martin, when I listened to this, I texted you, and you've been telling me about this song.
I told you it was even trending when the album dropped in Twitter. It was trending for sure worldwide because this song is very wild.
Yeah,
I think it's one of those songs that grabbed my attention, and I sat and listened. Usually I skip through songs, I just listen a little bit. Okay, I don't like it how it starts. Let's go to this one. Yeah. When I got to this one, I was like, what are you saying, Kendrick? But then what I've noticed as well is it's an argument between Kendrick Lamar and Taylor Page. But in this situation, Taylor Page was playing a girlfriend, in the whole song.
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar was playing a boyfriend, in the song.
So the songs, this song we're gonna look at the lyrics and we're gonna relate them to life and society in general. So Kendrick starts, Martin, and what does he say? Let's start with I Swear, because those ones are just so the song starts with them just saying fuck you, fuck you. So the song starts with Taylor Page and Kendrick Lamar going back and forth, just saying fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yes.
But then it gets to the which I guess we'll call it the third verse, where it says,
yes, I swear I'm tired of this emotional ass, ungrateful ass bitches, unstable ass, confrontational ass bitches. You wanna bring a nigga down even when I'm trying to do right? We can't go our separate ways right now. You could move on with your life, I swear to God.
And then Taylor Page comes back and says, fuck you, nigga. You love a pity party, I won't show up. Always act like your shit don't stick, motherfucker, grow up. Forever late for shit, won't buy shit, sit around and deny shit, fuck around on a side beach, then come fucking up shit. What? Fucking up your shit. Oh yeah, that's Kendrick Lamar coming back. But I wanted us to stop here, Martin.
Yes, and really break it down.
Yeah.
I think for some reason it's like Kendrick Lamar came in and say, "You girls, you're so ungrateful. You're always confrontational. In your thing, and you are very unstable. You are emotional.
Yeah.
And then we can go our separate ways right now.
Yeah,
you could move on with your life."
Yeah, but I think this is just like a guy's criticism in general.
Yes.
We are always saying they are emotional. Of course, they are emotional. I mean,
yes, they're supposed to. That's their nature.
Yeah, and I mean, are we scared as guys? We don't want to be confronted with our shit.
Yes, that's where Taylor Page came in and said, you love a pity party.
Yeah,
I won't show up.
Yeah, because that's exactly what Kendrick is doing.
Yeah, it's like, feel for me, you are ungrateful, I'm doing this for you and this for you.
It's like, fuck that, nigga. I won't show up to your shit.
Yeah, I won't show up to your pity party. You want me to feel pity for you?
No way.
For what?
Why are you acting like, the things that you do are not problematic?
Yeah, you act like, you are this perfect guy and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, every time we talk, you will deny shit.
Yeah, act like you know.
And how am I not gonna be confrontational if you are not a forthcoming person? You always deny. I'm gonna confront you with evidence because I know your lying ass is gonna deny.
Yes, that's why Kendrick Lamar came in and said, "Fuck your feelings." See, I don't know why you like playing mind games with me. Oh, is the lady coming back as well?
Yeah, no. He came back and say, "What? Fuck up your shit. You must be bleeding." And more shit, bitch. I don't know shit. Your feelings, fuck your feelings. So, and this is just like patriarchal bullshit where every time a woman confronts you with your issues, you're like, you're on your periods, aren't you?
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
You're on your mood swings.
Are you on your mood? What's your period?
So this is a thing that we guys always use to try and deflect from responsibility and the shit that we have done. So that's why I say you bleeding and more shit. So he's essentially saying, because usually what happens, and I think biology confirms this, women become a little, hormonal during their menstrual period. So that's why, so when Taylor Page comes back, he sees that this nigga is playing some bullshit. So
he calls mind games.
Yeah, she calls him out immediately and says, I don't know why you like playing mind games. And bitch, I'm sure I know you've been distant. I know when you fake busy. Taylor Page, and this is what we do as guys.
Yeah.
If we don't want, and the ladies, some ladies have actually kind of like revolutionized the idea. If a man loves you, he will make time for you.
Yes.
But if a man is always saying, I'm busy, I'm busy,
I'm not gonna text
all the time.
I'm not gonna text her now. I'm gonna text her after 2 hours so she can see that I'm busy.
Yeah. So get out your feelings and miss me with the reverse psychology, and this is what we do.
Yeah.
A woman tells us something, and then we immediately try to turn it up and say,
it's your fault.
Yeah.
You remember when you did this to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember.
So he comes. I think he comes back here and say, "Man, bitch, you tripping? Who got you a rolling chain?"
Yeah, it's like I bought you that. You remember I bought you that handbag? You remember I took you to the restaurant. I bought you some wings.
My wings.
Remember Chengela my wings? Remember Chengela my wings? And the lady will come back. My wings again. My wings. So it's exactly what's
happening. And who put that car in my name? What? You think I'm kissing your ass? And then he comes like, you know what? Fuck you. And they continue to sway each other.
Yeah, sway each other.
And then it comes back, wasting my time and energy trying to be good to you. Lost friends. Yeah. And here the lady reflects on what mostly ladies will do for a relationship with a nigga, and we will always fuck shit up. That's what she's talking about in this next. She said, wasting my time and energy trying to be good to you, lost friends, family, gained more enemies because of you, bitches staring me at Zara, horse scratching up my cars, so
yeah.
Should have followed my mind in 2009 and moved to Georgia. So this is what ladies do. They would do all these
sacrifices to say, I'm no longer going out with my friends. My family don't want me to date you, but fuck them, I'm gonna date you. Yeah. I gain more enemies because of you.
Yeah, so ladies just, they do all these things.
Yes.
And then we come back, a guy comes back, and he comes back. Bitch, you power tripping, guilt tripping, I held your ass down. You just kept me down. That's the big difference. Stressing myself, trying to figure out why I'm not good enough. Going to church, praying for your...
or if the lady who came in, stressing myself, trying to figure out why I'm not good enough.
Yeah. The lady come back and stressing myself, trying to figure out why I'm not good enough. And this is something that we men do to ladies when we're in relationships. We feel like we should, they should have doubt on who they are, their beauty, so that they are not as confident, and we know we own them at that point.
Yes, and then they come back and say, now they are revenging because now they are fed up. Man.
Exactly.
They are really fed up. He said, little dick ass nigga that's trying to go big. But you was... And then Kendrick came in and said, but you was sucking this dick. Now the lady saying your dick is small. Now Kendrick said, but you were sucking it though.
And the lady comes back and said, well, shit, I should have sucked his. And then Kendrick asked, what are you saying? He said, I should have found a bigger dick. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, what you meant?
Yeah, and this is what happens in highly emotional relationships, where we always throwing things at each other.
Yeah, because we know when two people love each other and stuff.
They want to hate each other as much as possible, and this is shown in this verse here, where the girl is saying, nigga, I should have fucked that nigga. Then Kendrick comes back and said, nigga, you know, and you see now Cam getting mad.
Yeah, it's like, it's back and forth of, you know, you got a little dick now, you were sucking it though. Okay, now they continue back and forth. Let's go.
So then she comes back in this verse and say, go text that raggedy bitch and tell her that all she got. Let her know you packing your shit and gotta move by the first. So now they're at a point of no return now. Kendrick, the guy in the relationship is cheating, and this girl is fed up, and she's saying, you have a side situation. Go to her and tell her that, you know, you are moving out of the apartment and you're gonna be here forever now.
Yeah, and then now they're fighting for the keys. He said, man, give me these keys.
Yeah.
And then now they're fighting for the keys, and then give me the fucking keys. You know, they're fighting for the keys and stuff.
Yeah, and this is very common in relationships where we men use our dominance to try and control situations. Because you see here now, Kendrick, the guy in this song is obviously a man, physically stronger, you know, and probably the apartment is in his name, and
he's more richer and all those
using
things.
Using this situation to try and control the women, you know, and by refusing to give her the keys of the house that she's probably even paying as well.
Yes, and then they continue.
Yeah.
They say, I got you hollering for nothing. And then,
I do the same when we fighting.
And then Kendrick came in and say, act like your pussy and lose.
I'd rather act like I'm coming, and then the girl comes
I'd rather fuck off the Jews.
I'd rather fuck your cousin.
Bitch, what? You wanna fuck who?
You had me, nigga, it's nothing. So this is a pattern of people in relationships.
Now they're like coming back and forth. It started with, you know, you got a little dick.
Yeah.
Now this guy comes back and say, acting like your pussy and lose.
Exactly, insults.
Now it's back and forth of insults.
Yeah, a man is trying to hit a woman is trying to hit a man, and this is, you know, situations that are really destructive in relationships.
Yes.
So then it continues. They continue to swear each other there, and then it comes back, and I think it's Kendrick there who continues.
Yes, he said, I don't even know why I fuck with you.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if I stuck with you.
I'm stuck with you, yeah.
Yeah, it's the lady who say, I'll be damned if I stuck with you. Change my number, I'm ducking you. So the lady came back and said, bitch, whatever is comfortable. And it goes back, and this is type of the shit couples do.
Yeah.
Should have thought about cuffing you, bitch. Nigga, you dirty and you broke. It's the lady who come back.
Yeah.
And then Kendrick came back and said, oh, you goofy and gullible. Fuck you talking about.
Yeah, this is just a continuation
of what's going on. But I like how they continue though.
Yeah.
Now they continue nicely now.
Yeah.
And then he said, this insecurity you got, you won't mind fuck me. Is the lady. Yeah. And then he's talking to this guy. Yeah. He said, you are humanizer, got no affection from your mama, I see. Then the guy came in and said, don't speak of my mama.
The fuck is your problem?
What the fuck is your problem?
And then the girl comes back and that bitch don't like me anyways.
And then this guy came back with his power tactics. He said, he gave you that Honda.
And use that shit to throw in my face. That's the girl.
Yeah, and then...
But here, Martin, I think it points to an important psychological situation.
Yes.
Where, I guess, and I don't say this as a fact, but if you didn't receive affection from your parents growing up, especially from your mom,
yes.
how you treat women is you know, indicative of how you were raised. You know, so I think that they're speaking to that psychological thing of saying
yes.
But we do see the use of like material things that we do throw it at their face to try
and control them. Yeah. And then another thing that I want to mention here is that in our relationship you might find yourself in a position where you don't respect the parents of the other partner, and then now you be like, the reason behind that is because she don't like me anyway. Yeah. And then as guys, as we like power tactics, we'll be like, but she's the one who gave you that car.
Yeah, and yeah, we use these
materialistic things to
you know,
kind
of like substitute for like respect and and things like that. But it continues, Martin, and yeah.
Yes, it keeps on continuing, and then it's saying, finally, you just can't apologize. Egotistic, narcissistic. Now is the lady talking to this guy to say, you are egoistic, you are narcissistic, love your own lies. See, you the reason why strong women fucked up. Why they say it's a man's world. See, you the reason for Trump. You the reason we overlooked, underpaid, underbooked, undershamed. You look, I don't speak, I'm called out for my name, I'm flawed, I'm pained, never yours, I remained.
Yeah. So here, here it speaks to what I think it's a historical issue of women being oppressed, and she is now talking about how a man thinks and a man's ego and a man's self-interest, and how it has historically continued to rather lead to situations where now men always feel like they have a say in a woman's life. And also that has led to a situation where women just recently started voting not so long ago. Women were essentially second-class citizens. Women do not negotiate for the same salaries because, you know, the women do not enjoy the presumption of competence in the workplace, you know. And all these are as a result of our attitudes and how we view women and how we speak to women. And this has to do with our egos and our narcissist behaviors.
Yes, I agree with you. And she continued again. She said, you the reason bitches start fucking with bitches when they change. You the reason bitches start calling y'all bitches because y'all useless. You the reason Heavy Weinstein had to see his conclusion. You the reason why R. Kelly can't recognize that he's abusive.
So and honestly, you know, as a man myself, some of these things I feel like they are calling me out on my bullshit. And I think it's important, and that's why we like Kendrick and how he does.
Yeah, he like to give you some perspective, you know, to think about, and you question yourself in the process.
Yeah, and here in this verse continues about just the systematic issues that women have to go through, you know, where, you know, powerful men can use their positions in a way that it is obviously unethical and sometimes just illegal, like in the R. Kelly situation. And she continues to say that it's because of men's attitude towards women that continues that systematic.
Yes, and then it continues, and then this guy come in and say, man, shut the fuck up. We all know that you're still playing his music. Now he's talking about R. Kelly, that you say, with the reason R. Kelly can't recognize his abusive, shut the fuck up. We all know that you still play his music. Said, I'm tired of you emotional ass, ungrateful ass, bitches. Fake innocent, fake feminists, stop pretending. Your sentiments ain't realer than what you're defending. It's split decision. Shut the fuck up. Bros like you and real victims. Now the man is coming back to say, okay, I get you. I get what you are saying. And all that stuff. But then, why are you still listening to R. Kelly music?
Yeah.
So now you act like, you know, you are so fake feminist.
You're so
Stop
pure.
pretending.
Yeah, like, honestly, you know, when I first read that response, I thought it was powerful, but it's not. Because the women stated you know, like systematic issues, and the men just came and said, emotional ass, ungrateful ass, fake innocent, fake feminist, stop pretending. Yeah, I was like, you are just name calling, bro. I don't know.
It's like you're pointing fingers.
Yeah, you're just name calling and shit. And the R. Kelly thing is not really an own. I mean, some people who still listen to his music, you know.
Yes.
They say they are, you know, differentiating between the art and the artist.
Yeah.
You know?
Now let's talk about why women don't support women now.
Yeah.
As it continues.
It's not there yet. Yeah.
And he continue. Yes, and he continue that, you know, let's talk about the truth. Women in general don't get along. And then the lady said, explain, nigga. And then he said, when Tasha got a man, you didn't pick up. And then she continued and say, explain, nigga. And this guy continued and say, when Nate got a job, you said you were staying home. Why R&B bitches don't get features on each other's song?
Yeah.
I think, we should talk about, why women, don't support each other. I think women, you need to continue supporting each other. Stop gossiping about each other. Keep supporting each other, because what this guy is saying, that why when other women are getting, their flowers, you don't want to show up. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, and we are men, so we don't have a right to tell you what to do as women. But I think this is a pretty. Me and my friend actually once did this thing, a debate where we had to argue as to why I believe at that time we were at Northwest University. Why Northwest University is not ready for a women president, and our argument was that it's not that we are not ready, it's that women make the large majority of the student populace, but a man will still win, because the probability of women voting for other women are a little low, and that was our assertion in that debate. And I think it's true. I mean, even in this country, we've never had a female president, but women are a majority in this country, men are a minority.
Yes.
So it does show a little bit, but obviously it's because of, there are all sorts of things. I don't think it's just the one factor of women not supporting each other, but there are all other factors that go into this thing. But definitely the lack of support for other women from other women is also one of the factors that definitely are holding them back in certain instances.
Yes. I think I agree with you on that one. And then, they continue and say, and then the lady said, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then this guy came in and said, never mind, bitch, I'm walking out.
So, nigga.
Yeah, the lady came in and said, I'm off you now. You evil ass kept me well in doubt.
Pussy nigga, best watch your mouth.
Pussy and mouth in you is what you got. And then she said, ladies, pussy back on the couch. Doggy style, then you get on top. And then they continue to say, fuck me, nigga. So I think, how it ends is to say, there's this thing of, back and forth thing, and then after it ends up good.
Yeah.
So we normalize it, and we do it often. We argue, and then otherwise we end up good as well. So it's a very, very toxic, part of the relationships in general.
Yeah, but one thing that I wanted to say about this song as I was listening to it, and also referencing like a popular Instagram video that I saw, there was this female who was talking about and specifically talking about our community, the Black community, where she is talking about specifically the fact that we in the Black community have this women versus men concept. It's not something that we see in other races, where we as the Black community in general, we've been held back for a long time. But we don't do ourselves a favor now when we do these internal battles where it's like women versus men and shit, we are not the same. We are different. We offer different things, and we are also equal, right? And I think there's always two extremes. Others will say we are different, meaning we are different, and then others will we are different, we are unequal, and we are never supposed to be equal. I think we need to get to a point where men and women need to agree that we are different, and as well we are equal. And this is supported by a whole lot of phrases that I could stay there, but I don't want to do that preachy situation. This has been a very long section of the podcast. But yeah, I want us to always know and appreciate the fact that we are different, that there is absolutely nothing wrong with being different, but we are also equal. And then respect and love and coming together as the Black community and stopping this us men versus women situation. I think it will propel our community to reach a whole lot of things that it will not reach in this division-ridden situation.
Yes, I think I agree with you, when you talk about, acknowledging the fact that we are different, and at the same time, working towards ensuring that we respect our differences and then we support each other along the way. I think you are right on that, and then we should do that.
Yeah.
You should do that.